Okay, so how do you know how much water to put in it? So the directions tell you to have the globe like half full. It's cool to understand why. Because how barometers work is because they are balancing the weight of the fluid that's inside with the external atmospheric pressure. I knew that I needed to refill it besides just visibly being able to tell it was low. You can see here that like there was no more water to go up into this. Back it up a little. So like, although this is saying that it's low pressure because the water's up higher, we know that it couldn't possibly get any higher. And so maybe this water level was really supposed to be like up here or up there, which would show that it's like even lower. So since the water couldn't go up any higher, there's no way that it was like truly accurate because it couldn't possibly get there. I hope that makes sense. So now that I've refilled it, there's plenty of water. As we can see, it is low pressure. So it got a little bit lower than it was this morning, but those pictures were from a different day. So it got much lower, and it seems to be continuing to get a little bit lower as I'm like watching it over the last like hour. The one thing that is kind of hard to tell is this isn't an exact science. So it's not like right here means like a certain level, which is why it's important to know how much water you have in it, because say this was like overflowing a lot because the pressure was like really low, and then suddenly the inside water is like dropped down here, I would know that it had to have like really overflowed. My head hurts. My words aren't sounding like words, and that's why I personally care about the barometric pressure, because my migraines seem to be closely related to them. So the lower the pressure is, the worse my head usually feels. That was long-winded, but I hope that answered your questions.